We first reported yesterday about a shift among the automakers in the electric vehicles race. Ford's first quarter EV sales dipped below 11,000, while General Motors jumped to 20,000 plus, the most EVs they've ever sold during a financial quarter. However, when you add Tesla to the picture at 161,000, pretty clear Ford and GM are right now fighting for second place. But are they gaining any ground? And where does the electric vehicle industry as a whole stand right now? Our business editor Rob Maloney's been digging into the trends and joins us live with what he found. Rod.
Well, Devin, there's no doubt that EVs are the future. In fact, we're at about a 7% market share now for EVs, which is about double what it was a couple of years ago. Here's another thing. Sam Abel-Samit, who is one of my best analysts when it comes to EVs, was at the New York Auto Show today. He talked to me about all of this and had some rather fascinating perspective.
Tesla will still continue to do well, but they're just probably not going to continue to be the dominant player for that much longer.
Tesla got out of the gate early and its stock price skyrocketed as a result. And though behind, the domestic three like GM and Ford are now deeply in the game. Ford with 3 EVs on the road, GM several too, both launching a handful this and next year, coming with some lofty goals.
Companies like GM, Ford, Stellantis are all targeting 50% EV market share for their brands by 2030. That's probably a bit optimistic. At Guidehouse, we're forecasting somewhere closer to mid-30s.
In going electric, automakers are making very difficult and expensive choices, like which kinds of batteries to use, where to find the rare earth minerals to make those batteries. In fact, some executives admit right now we don't have enough of those source materials.
We'll get there in time, but it will take some additional time, because especially when you're talking about setting up new mining operations and the processing can go a little bit faster, but the mining operations do take a long time to get those established.
And the industry is already looking at finding new kinds of batteries able to use more readily available and environmentally friendly elements.
There are going to be a lot of changes, both in terms of the battery chemistries and also the architecture of how the batteries are built, that will it'll get us more both cost advantages and environmental advantages.
And so today in New York, Stellantis rolled out the Ram 1500 EV. And one of the things that they're touting as they get in essentially third place with the domestic three with electric vehicles is they've got a 500-mile range. So they've been working on this thing for a while. And again, they're all going to be moving in that direction. But that Ram 1500, 14,000 pounds of pulling power. So they're working on it, and things are obviously improving. Reporting live, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Quite a journey so far, and so much more to come. All right, Rod.